Right, hello guys, and welcome back to Ballam Road Dairy Farm. That's the one. I couldn't think of the name of it then. Right, before I give you a update on what we're doing and what I've done and what I'm doing and where we're going and everything else, I'd like to give Dartmoor Mike a big shout out, because he was the one that messaged me saying that nobody could comment on my videos. The reason being is because I uploaded them for kids, not realising that if I did that then you couldn't comment. So I did that so that I thought I'd get a bigger audience, but I didn't realise it disables comments doing it like that. So now they'll all be uploaded for not made for kids. So yeah, my mistake, hands up. Also, he mentioned about the Discord link up in the top right hand corner. Said that wasn't working. That has also been fixed, guys. So you can now hit the Discord and it should bring up a valid link to my Discord. So yeah, once again, Dartmoor Mike, thanks very much for letting me know. I didn't know that was a problem. That explains why I wasn't getting very many comments. So anyway, huge thank you to him for that. Otherwise, like I said, I wouldn't have known anything about it. So yeah, great, good stuff. Right, I fed the cows because they were running out of feed. Unfortunately, because I've got the realistic animal mod, I have lost 24 of them due to no food. So they died lack of food. So we are down on the cows now. Hopefully they will reproduce and make some more. In January I do have some stuff to sell. I've got to sell the hay because we're not using hay, we're using grass, and I'll show you why in a second. We've got some butter to sell. We've got quite a bit of slurry as well. Got 48.571 litres of slurry to use up, which is not a great deal considering how many cows I've got. So yeah, we'll have to use that up. I am manufacturing TMR, which we're not selling, we're keeping that. We've got milk to sell. Ooh, 159,000 litres. And net sales of 364,381. Oh, that's not bad. That sells in October. I have to remember that. I've also got some barley to sell, the sugar beet I want for the sugar beet factory, which I need to check on. Oh, where's it gone? Ah, my sugar factory's disappeared. Ooh. Okay then. Where the hell did that go? Where did my sugar factory go? Right, hang on a sec. Let's it was down here. Oh, it's disappeared. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, it was over here. Oh dear. Oh, okay then, that's puzzling. I have had an issue with stuff disappearing, vehicles, animals, mods, like factories and stuff. That's because I downloaded a class pack and it seems to have messed up some of my game saves for some reason. I'm having to redo Valley Springs because the game save I was doing went corrupt. So I've recently removed them from the from my mods list. So I think that's why that's disappeared, because of that mod. I'll have to put another one back in. That's a bit of a pain. because I've got auto drive set up for that, so I'm going to have to auto drive. Try saying that when you've had a few. That's kind of thrown me now because I forgot what I was going to say next. I had it all planned out. That's kind of stumped me now. Yeah, so the sugar beets we'll keep, and I'll add another sugar factory. In that case, we are going to have to do some more sugar beet at some point because we need it for making butter. We need it for the making of butter. I've got to add some milk in there as well because it's run out of milk. Then we can get that running again to make the butter and the cheese and the chocolate. Although at the moment I'm only doing butter. Yeah, so I'm only producing butter, and there's not a great deal of it. In fact, actually, if I remember rightly, I did have some stored up ready to sell. Has that disappeared as well? Oh, hello, I'm in a cow pen. Oops. I did have some stored up to sell, stacked up in boxes. But it looks like that has also disappeared. Yep, that's disappeared as well. It was over here. It was over here all stacked up, ready to go. Right, so I've lost that as well due to that mod. Right, okay, fair enough. Just as well I took it out then, really, isn't it? If it's going to cause me all these problems. Also, I've had to take the map into the editor. I messed up there because I've deleted something I shouldn't have done, but I can fix that. Round here, there was a big trough. And it was stopping me from getting to the feed trigger. So I've had to take it out. I need to put a little fence in there so that they can't escape. I know they don't, but you know, realism and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at the moment. I'm just over there harvesting soybeans. And just topped up our TMR mixer because we've got a TMR mixer, guys. That's why we don't need hay anymore, because the TMR mixer from Stevie takes grass, straw and silage to make your TMR, and it's currently producing TMR at the moment, but we are going to need some straw at some point, so I'm going to have to do either, I'll probably do canola because I can get canola straw. Yeah, and there's also an oil mill as well we could purchase and pop it in there and start making canola oil. Or in the UK as we refer to it as OSR, which is oilseed rape oil. I think that is everything. Let's just move away from that because that's a bit noisy. Once I've emptied this silo, I'm going to put in an underground silo because this is kind of in the way here. So what I'm probably going to do is put it in round the back so that we've got somewhere to store crops ready to sell them later on when the price is right. So I'm probably going to put it in here. The grass fields are the same, which is these two and the two over the back there. And we've still got that other field, larger field over there near the main on the main road. I have changed the tractors. We've got the Massey Ferguson. This is the 200 horsepower one, and there is another one somewhere that's 285 horsepower, which I think is plenty. I like in these Masseys, I really do. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at the moment, guys. Plan is to buy another field. We do need more fields. I'm looking at purchasing either some fields over this end or possibly 17. How much is it? 17. 415,000. Yeah. So if we sell the milk when the time's right and the hay, we should have nearly enough to buy that field because the milk sells for 364,000 and the hay is 95,000. So if we sell them off, then I should have the money to purchase that field. So that's the next goal, really, pretty much. And also we'll make money on this as well. What does this sell for actually, as it happens, because that's not up there yet, because I ain't got none in storage. So there we are. Yeah, 3,781 that sells for per tonne or litre. I'm not sure what farm sim goes in, whether it's tonnage or literage. So I should imagine it'd be metric, so it should be literage really. So I hope everybody's well. Hope you're enjoying Purbeck. 3 episodes so far uploaded for that. Obviously I'm recording this before the 3rd episode is released, and you'll see this after the 3rd episode of Purbeck. I am going to try and get some more Bally Springs up as well. I'm just playing, excuse me, I've got a bit of a dry throat tonight, I don't know why. Yeah, I am going to try and catch up with Bally Springs and get another episode of that recorded. There is an equipment change on that map as well, due to that mod screwing up my game save. I've managed to roughly get it back to where I was. Had all the same fields as I had before. That's the other massive we got there. That one I bought. I must sell the Merlot because I'm not using that at the moment, because I'm not doing bales on this map. It's all loose product on this one. Yes, that's pretty much where I'm at now. I'm going to do another Deerlands one, but I'm watching another guy called, I think it's Sooty Farmer. City Farmer or Scotty Farmer, I think it's City Farmer actually. I might have got that wrong, I do apologise if he's probably not watching my channel, but you know, sorry. Yeah, he's currently doing one on Deerlands, and he had an issue with the map which caused him to stop the Let's Play he was doing, so I want to watch all the episodes on that first just to see what the issue is. I'm hoping it's one that I can fix, but we'll see what happens. Once I know what the problem is, I'll then know whether I'm going to continue that Let's Play or not. I have started another one on No Man's Land. I know you're all going, do you have to? No Man's Land is a map I like playing. I played it quite a bit in 19, and I do like playing that one. That's what I call my chill out map, the map that has no limits, you know. I can do what I want with it pretty much. I can make the fields as big as I want or as small as I want, so it's just a chill out map, that. So I thought I'd do a survival series on that. There's been 2 episodes uploaded for that, guys, so if you haven't seen them, please go and check them out. I'm trying to do it where I'm not always doing silage or trees. Normally when I do a survival series, I'm either doing trees or silage. So I'm trying to sort of steer away from that side of it. We'll be doing silage obviously on there because I need it for the cows that I bought. I bought a little freelance or fenceless, that's it, fenceless pen. But I can only have, I think it's 60 or 65 cows in it, and it doesn't produce manure. And I don't think it produces slurry either, so I just want it for the milk, just to get a bit of money coming in. My intentions are to put a proper one in, a proper cow barn or something. I do have Lance's cow shed, so I might use that. Yes, I think that's pretty much it really. On Bally Springs I've got cows on there as well. I'm not sure if there's, I think there's sheep on that map, but I think it's over the other, another farm. So we might crack into the sheep as well on that one. So yeah, that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much where I am at the moment, where I'm at. I'd like to say thank you to the new subscribers to the channel. I did have 183. I'm now up to 185, so thank you very much, guys. That's when I'm recording this, so there might be, hopefully there'll be a few more after, before this one gets released. So yeah, cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. I'm 15 away from the 200 mark. I'm quite pleased with the way the channel's growing. I know I haven't put up much content lately, but I have been doing what we're working and streaming on Twitch and other games that I like to play as well. I'm just not at the time much. I'm also packing to move as well, so it's finding time to squeeze it all in. But hopefully this will be Sunday's video. There was one for today, there's one for tomorrow, today being Friday, then there's one for Saturday, and then this should be released on the Sunday, hopefully, with a bit of luck. Once Court Farms drops, I'm going to try and do a role play on that. I'm going to have a go and see how it comes out. I'll do the first episode, and if I'm not happy with it, I won't upload it. But role playing's really not my strong point. I think that's my weakest thing to do, that is role plays, because it feels stupid. I feel like a Zoom doing it. I've been watching Scruff's role play. He's been doing the Farmhand series. I'm really enjoying that. It's really good. The way he's put it together, it's really thought out and scripted and lovely. It's brilliant. Good job. Yeah, so once I've harvested soybeans, I'm going to put in canola, seed canola. I need to check on the pH level and the nitrogen level of the fields. Obviously the nitrogen won't matter too much because soybeans don't consume nitrogen or anything, so. That field done. I am going to get another header for this harvester, because this header doesn't fit through the gates, so I'm going to get one that goes on a trailer. I'm having issues getting this through the gates. I thought it might have worked better, this header, but it don't. I think you saw me do the chaff harvest, because I filled that bunker over there as full as I could possibly get it. I couldn't get it any fuller than I got it, so I'm going to need some more silage at some point, so I'll probably do another chaff harvest later on down the line. On course play now, this one. Do 3 headlands, generate course, come out of it. Start first waypoint, and away you go. Oh, can't, can I? Because I've run out of money. Oh, yes I can, I'll cheat. I'll cheat, sorry, but yeah, I'll turn it back on once we've got a bit more cash. I'll cheat a little bit, that's a bit naughty, but never mind. Let's jump into the tractor. And while that's harvesting that field, we'll keep the combine empty, and we'll get this field sorted out. Let's just have a look to see what it needs. Oh, it don't, we can just go straight seeding. pH level alright, is it? It says it's alright, so. Yeah, it is, it's alright. Cool, okay. We can go straight seeding then. we'll get the seeder hooked up. Come up too far. Go and top it off with a bit of seed. Let's line that seed there. Let's just clear them out. Right? Sorted. Right, I'll be back in a moment, guys. Hold on to it. Right, I'm back, guys. I just had to go and make a quick cup of tea because I was a bit dry, so we'll continue with the seeding. I've got to go and empty the empty the combine in just a minute. Actually, let's go and do that now. I hope I can do a Yuri without touching the crop. Because I knew he was coming up behind us. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, if you are enjoying this series and the other series that I'm doing. It's important that that like button gets smashed, then more people get to see my content. I'll leave that there. Crack on with the seeding. Right, let me just get comfortable. Sorted. And away we go. The soil quality is pretty good on this map, so we shouldn't use too much seed with a bit of luck. But yeah, that's strange where that sugar mill's gone. That's odd. I've never had a building disappear like that, but oh well. There is. I have got another one that I can add in its place, which does everything, which produces everything. So I'll have to add that in instead. Once we get the money to put it back, I'll put it back. It's a bit of a pain really, because that had quite a lot of sugar beet already in it. So, yeah, most peculiar, that was most peculiar. Oh, hang on, the chair's gone down again. I've got a gaming chair, but it keeps on dropping. I've got a, I've ordered an attachment that fits to the chair that stops it from doing it. It should arrive tomorrow, being Saturday. It's coming from Amazon, so it shouldn't take long. And I've got Amazon Prime, so I get next day delivery on most things. Alright, after I've seeded these fields, I've got to roll them. And then we'll be ready to speed up time again. When does that... I know I looked, but I can't remember. I need to know when the milk sells. I know I did look. October. I don't remember that. Normally I'd get Courseplay to do this, but it has a tendency to miss bits. So as we haven't got much else to do, the cows are fed, The TMR mixing is filled up, well, not filled up, but it's got enough in there to produce TMR for a little while, which will give me enough time to get this harvested and reseeded with canola, and then the canola harvested as well. So by the time that's run out, we should have the straw then. Now I've just got to put the rest of the silage from the silage pit into the TMR mixer. My chair's gone down again. Yep, it has. Put the rest of the silage in the TMR mixer, and then I'll be ready then to make some more silage at some point. I've noticed with the recent update I'm getting more great demands coming up, but it doesn't tell you what for. It just says great demand at, but it doesn't say what the great demand's for. So I don't know how to capitalise on that. I'll just do this field, guys. I won't bore you with doing the other ones, and then in the next episode I'll have these fields seeded, rolled, and ready for, hopefully ready for harvest. I'm going to bring you back. I'll hopefully in the next episode we'll be selling the milk and possibly the hay, and then we will purchase field, I think it's field 17 I'm looking at next. The one that was 415,000, and then we will get that limed, fertilised and seeded with whatever I decide to put in there. Possibly some more OSR. Because if I go for the oil mill, we're going to need to keep that topped up with OSR, so, or canola then, whatever. I know, over in the UK we know it as OSR. It's the Americans that call it granola. It's granola. There's no sheep on the map, obviously, because it's a dairy map on it. So, but I might put some sheep in. There's a smallish grass field right over the back there, and I might put some sheep in there just to get a bit of extra money coming in. I've got a fairly small sheep pen. I couldn't think what I was going to say then. It takes 500 sheep, so if I do that, I might keep hold of the hay, because you can feed sheep hay, and then that leaves me free with the grass to put into the TMR mixer for the cows. Right guys, I'm going to bring the episode to a close, and as I've said, when we return in episode 5 we will be harvesting canola, collecting the straw and putting into the TMR mixer, and possibly sorting sheep out. I'll see what I make in total. We'll also be selling milk and possibly the hay. I don't know if I want to sell the hay or keep it, if I'm thinking about adding some sheep as well. I'll have to have a think on that and see if the pen that I've got in mind fits in that area. So yeah, I will see you all in the next episode, guys. Don't forget to do that YouTubey stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment, feel free. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.